What is up, YouTube? Just want to take a minute to say thank you for checking out my video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, dislike, all the fun stuff, just to help the YouTube algorithm do its thing and get me out there in front of more people so they can tell me that my head's too shiny or I'm stupid or whatever. I need to be nicer to this little fuzzball here. Okay, she doesn't want to sit up there, so anyway. And then I still have the Patreon. I'm working on what I want to do with that for Patreons. Maybe put their suggestions or comments or whatever to the front of the list. I don't know, maybe as I get bigger, I'll do something else too. But I've got that, and then I also have a Amazon affiliate link. Both of those links for the Patreon and the Amazon are down in the description below. With the Amazon, it's regular Amazon. Only difference is if you purchase something from that or using that link, I get a little commission off that. So that would be great. No additional charge for you guys though, and I do not get to see who bought what. I do see what was bought, but not who bought it. But yeah, we'll get to that video here shortly. You guys have a good one. Really enjoy this. Normally I prefer a song that has an actual music video, but this is really good. Like, I could just sit here and just kind of listen to this all day long. It's from Reach Around Publishing. Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. And that is a hairy little bastard there.
To taste the sweet, I face the pain.
What is up, YouTube? It's your friendly neighborhood Runningbaldman back again for another video. Hope everybody's having a good week. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving yesterday. Everybody in the States and everybody not in the States, I hope you had a good Thursday. Definitely, I know I've said it before, but it's definitely my favorite holiday. I know Thanksgiving Eve, that Wednesday, I did my annual volunteer at the YMCA from, 10 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock at night. So I was there all day. It wasn't anything too, I don't know, too giving or whatever. It was just helping with the race back pickup, but still, it's the YMCA. It's taking stuff off their plate. It's just giving them help. But enough about that. Last week our wheel selected a Dimash, The Love of Tired Swans. Just the name of that, it sounds deep. And this is the official video, so I'm excited to see how it is. Let's get to it. Dimash, The Love of Tired Swans.
Посмотри мне в глаза, ты прости мне, я сожалею, я люблю тебя, жизнь моя, без тепла, я тобой болею, удержать не смогли, мы устали, нам очень трудно, я совсем один, ты пойми, без любви ничего не нужно. нужна.
All right, let's pause it right there because I think it's about ready to kick off again. Really enjoying this at this point. I like the introductory notes there at the beginning. Let's just go back to it and start over. But I really like those intro notes. I'll pause it when we get back up to that. Like the wings, it kind of reminds me of the older show Lucifer. How he cut off his wings. It reminds me of an angel's wings almost. Or in Lucifer's case, a fallen angel. And I didn't notice that there the first time watching this portion of it. They've got a netting wrapped around. So is that fishing netting or what? And with the red, is that supposed to indicate that they are bleeding? Alright, let's see. Those little notes right there, that ding, ding, ding. I know this has nothing to do with it, but the old Xbox game Mass Effect. If you've not played that, it's one of my favorite franchises. But those notes in there remind me of parts of that, some from the score of that. But let's get back to this here. And I'm going to turn this caption off just because it's too distracting for me.
Не в глаза, ты прости мне, я сожалею, я люблю тебя, жизнь моя, без тепла, я тобой болею, удержать не смогли. Мы устали, нам очень трудно, я совсем один, ты пойми, без любви ничего не нужно. Разлуки лебеди, подожди, не спеши, не говори, что чувства позади, нет назад пути, не могут жить в разлуке лебеди. Согрей любовь уставших лебедей. Мои дни без души.
And that higher note, it sounds like another or somebody else came in, but knowing Dimash, I feel like I know that's just him going another octave. All right, pause it right there. I feel like the fire coming out of the sky there, it's like something's, maybe there's a big war or something going on that's killing the swans or killing their love for each other. Um, because they're tired. So I mean, I know I'd be tired, or maybe that's they have some own conflict with them in themselves, and they're growing tired of that. And I do realize it probably says that in the caption. It kind of helps understand that, but that's just too distracting from the video and the music for me. So I'll probably go back and re-listen to it and to keep the caption on and just focus on that. But really enjoying this though. And then Dimash, it's just his vocal range. I mean, you can only say that so many times, but wow. Well, let's get back to this here.
Не могут жить в разлуке лебеди. Подожди, не спеши. В разлуке боль сильней. Любовь мою согрей. Любовь уставших лебедей. Не могут жить в разлуке лебеди. Подожди, не спеши. В разлуке боль сильней. Любовь мою согрей. Любовь уставших лебедей. В разлуке боль сильней. Любовь мою согрей, любовь уставших лебедей, лебедей.
And that was Dimash, the Love of Tired Swans. Really enjoyed that. I mean, there's so much in that video to dissect. I mean, aside from Dimash and his vocal range, it's phenomenal. Uh, wow. I mean, I can never get over his range and how phenomenal he is. And the video itself, not knocking on it, but it was almost his Dimash himself, his voice, his singing was a distraction from the video. But from little bits that I were able to focus in on that, it did look like there was some type of fight or something going on. I was killing the swans. It did kind of look like there, especially at the end, that I mean, one of them was getting its hand cut off. I mean, that hurt. Ow. And then Dimash and the female swan fall into the ground or to that water. Was that them dying or one of them dying, the female dying while Dimash, just kind of hung on to her? Or, or is that just supposed to symbolize their love for each other dying? I know I turned the caption off, so it's probably clarify some of that up with the caption on. So like I mentioned, I'll go back through and rewatch it with the captions, but I just wanted to focus on the singing at first and the video. But holy cow, Dimash, thank you to whoever suggested that. That was phenomenal. But if you guys give me a minute, I'll get the wheel pulled up and we'll pick out next week's song. All right, see you guys on the other side. And I'm back. All right, I've got the picker wheel pulled up here, so let's give it a spin and see who we've got next week. Ooh. Ooh. And Ren. Alright, let's get over to Ren and see what we've got. It's either Ren or we might have had another Dimash. Which that wouldn't bother me either. We've got quite a few for Ren, so let's give this a spin and see which one it is. That went really fast too that time. Diazepam? Pam? I probably misspelled that, but we'll figure that out next week, or when I go to look it up. But yeah, we've got Ren and however you pronounce this for next week. Until then, guys, you all have a good week, good weekend, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.
Sun breaks the skyline on the Peak District Ridge, lacing up the trainers to cross the stone bridge. The road gives way to dirt, the ascent starts to burn. Just another 10 miles before the next turn. No pavement, no city, just wind in the trees, searching for the cadence that puts my mind at ease. They ask me why I do it, this relentless, endless push, trading comfort and silence for the